Hi everyone. I got a comment from 1225 Jacqueline, and she asked if I could do a video on how to make the baby cocoons. So that's what we're going to do today. It's very easy. I mean, nothing hard about it at all. So let's get started. And I'm going to have to stand up, so I hope I don't cut my head off too much. But, of course, first thing you do is you want to thread the machine. So I have a clip, and I just clip it onto the end of the yarn, put it down in there. And you have to start with the green needle. That's your first needle. You just hook that on there. And you go behind the next needle, and then hook on the third, behind, hook, behind, hook. And you do that all the way around. It's takes a little bit of time, but not too much. And then when we get back to the first one, we're going to have to thread the yarn, thread it through the slit in this holder, and then bring it down and thread it through your tension guide. Okay. Now, then I take this ball of yarn and put it down here on the chair. Give it a little bit of extra yarn out. And we start. Now, go slow. It's not a race. And keep an eye on your needles. Make sure you don't drop any stitches. Now, on this machine, I have found that I have one needle that gives me problems. So I marked it so I could keep extra eye on that one. So all we do is go around and around. Nice and slow, easy. And just keep going. And make sure you have plenty of yarn down here, loose yarn. You want loose yarn. And we just keep going around and around. It's very simple, very easy. And you see the tape I put on the handle? Makes it a little bit prettier. Alright, looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Yeah, 5 rounds so far. And what was that, like a minute or two? So it doesn't take long at all. You just have to be patient and keep an eye on the needles and your yarn. Make sure the yarn is loose. Okay, now we have enough rounds on here. We can let this hook go on this beginning yarn. We can let that go. That was just to keep the tension on it at, for the beginning. Well, I don't know what else to say. Till we get to a certain part, I'm going to show you. I'll show you how much we have. So far, so good. Everything's working. arm's getting tired. I should show you my muscles like James did, but his are bigger than mine. Alright, so see, this is how much we have on here so far. Let's see. How many rows? We got 1, 2, 4, 6, 10, 12, 13. We have 13 rounds, and it wasn't even that long. And we just keep going around and around. Hold up, lots of yarn loose there. Alright. Now we have 14. I didn't want to leave it on 13. I don't know why, I just don't like that number. Alright, so that's it for now. I don't want to bore you with the going around and around and around. So I'll be back in a little bit. Alright, there we go. Alright, done a little bit more. Not too much. We'll do a little bit more. The only thing about this is getting kind of bored. Just sitting here and turning and turning and turning and turning. Reminds me of Marge from The Simpsons. I can't remember episode or anything, but they were in the car and they're driving and they got stuck in one of those circles, and Marge kept saying, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. I can't do Marge's voice, but I got it in my head. So when I'm doing this, that's what I hear. Marge Simpson's voice telling me to keep turning and keep turning. Well, it's getting there. Wonder how much is it, how long it is now. 5 inches. So it's 5 inches long. And what I do is, I make these around 11 inches long. 11, 12 inches. Mostly 11 though. Alright. Well, alright. Take a break and we'll be back later. Okay, we're done. And how I measure it is just like that. And that's about 12 inches. Okay. So now it's time to take the cocoon off the machine. And I cut the yarn. Take it out of the thread thing. Thread it onto the little plastic needle that came with it. Release it out of the yarn tension thingy there. And I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I have to go down in here and pick up this loop. And I think I might have to see if I can get my son to help with the camera. So hold on. Now, just turn until the needle goes down. Can you see that? Okay. Take the needle and pick up that loop and pull it through like that. And you have to do that all the way around. Can you see that? Look.
Not when your hand's blocking it.
Oh, okay. Alright, let's see if I could do it left-handed so you can see. So turn the handle until the needle goes down. Take this plastic needle and scoop up that loop. Okay, this way. And then pull it through. And scoop up that loop. And pull it through. And you do that all the way around for all the stitches. Okay, I've got all the stitches off the machine, and to finish off the bottom, all I do is just cinch it up. And make sure you get them all the stitches twisted inside right. And there you go, cinched up. I leave this part on here and just push it through to the other end and pull it tight. And I leave it there, and I will show you later why. Okay, that's it for now. Be back later. Okay, now we're on to the part where we're going to add a single crochet round around the top. Now what I do is I tighten this up a little bit because the string is loose. So I tighten it up a little and then, you know, make it like that. So take my hook, got the yarn on there, and I put this hook through the second knit stitch from the top. Let me come around and show you. I hope I could see this. Okay, where's the beginning? Let me get the beginning. Okay, that's the first stitch, so see, that's one stitch and two stitches. I put the hook right in there, and gee, this is kind of tricky. Sorry. So I yarn over and pull the yarn through, and then yarn over and pull it through the two, and that's my crochet, single crochet, first one completed. Now I'll go into the next one. It's tricky, but you'll get the hang of it. Where is it? Here we go. Second stitch down from the top, yarn over, pull the yarn through, yarn over, pull it through again. Second down, yarn over, pull it through again. Alright, let me come back over here. We're going to do that all the way around. And it doesn't take long, and don't work tight. Work kind of loose. I'm using a J hook, and work kind of loose so it'll have a little bit of stretch to it for when they put the baby in. They'll be able to stretch it. Okay. So, how's your day been going? As you could tell, I'm wearing a different shirt than what I was wearing with the beginnings of the video. Well, I did that part yesterday. Yesterday was Sunday. Today's Monday. Well, I had to quit filming, quit working on this, because we went over to Erica's for dinner. We had spaghetti dinner over there. It was very nice. And while we were over there, I had gone out on her back patio, and I had turned around to my left. I was looking over at the neighbor's trees or something. They're very pretty. All the flowers are coming out. And so I was looking at trees, and then I turn around, I come back, and there's a whole mess of black smoke all up in the sky. So I said, oh my goodness, that was very quick too, because that smoke wasn't there when I went out on the patio. So William and James and Bobby grabbed up the bicycles, and they went down the road, the side road there, I don't know what you'd call it, looking to see what was going on. When they came back, they said it was the playground was on fire. And I said, the playground? Holy crap. how do you set a playground on fire? Because, you know, when I was younger, going to playground, and, you know, the playground equipment stuff was metal. Well, evidently that equipment that's over there is like the heavy-duty plastic. So somebody must have did that. I don't know why anyone would, but I don't know. That's a shame. Well, the fire truck came pretty quick and put the fire out. So hopefully it wasn't too much damage. But I would imagine that I'll read about it in the Bowie Blade. I guess it comes out on Wednesdays, I think. Be more info in there. So today's Monday. And it's been a pretty good day so far. It's warm. Right now it is 81 degrees outside. Pretty warm. It's going to have to be time for me to get my sundresses out pretty soon. And that way we won't have to have the AC up too much. Because that's one thing I hate is like breaking a sweat doing housework. So I like to put the AC on 74. But if we put it on 76, that'll be better. Alright, almost to the end. What else? Don't know what else to say. So we're almost at the end. One more. And we're at the end. So I will insert my hook into the first single crochet. Yarn over, yarn over, and pull it through that loop there, tighten it up, and end it off. And there we go. One round of single crochet on the top, and it's still got a little bit of stretchiness. Okay, so these strings, this string I told you to, you know, just leave that there, because that's going to be part of the tassel. It's very easy. And here we go. And what I do is I just take the yarn like this and do about 6. There's 4. And there goes 6. So just cut that. Match fingers. And there, cut the loops. Alright. I'm going to take my hook and just work it through there where the other piece of yarn is that I left hanging. So just work it through there. Grab them and gently pull them through. Now if you don't get all of them, that's okay. Just go back and grab them. Grab the ones you didn't get. Probably better that way anyway. Or you can use a larger hook or a large, you know, the crafty needles. They're like large metal, large eye ones. There we go. Okay. Kind of tricky getting them all together. There we go. All together. Now, just pull through one section. I hope I did this right. Just pull the one through. Alright. So we have this. And that one extra string that was hanging down, where'd it go? Uh-oh, I think I got it jammed up in there. Yeah, that's alright. And then I just take this, make them as even as you can. No big deal. Baby won't care. Hold them together, wrap them around your finger, pull them through. You're just making a knot. And then tie the knot. And then go through one by one, give it a good tug. And another thing I do when I'm done with this is tie, oh, I'll show you, hold on. I tie a knot in each one at the end, and then I trim them. Okay, just go to the end and tie a knot, and then that way it won't get all fuzzy and everything, so just tie a knot in it. And I do that for all of them. And they're all uneven right now, so after you tie all the knots, keep them even, and then you go back and trim. Okay, up here at the top, I do the same thing. Right there where all these strings, these yarns are hanging down. Just make yourself some lengths of yarn. I should do 5, but it doesn't matter. 6. Cut the loops on the ends. Take your hook, put it through there, and pull it right there. This one's easier because the hole is bigger. Grab all these and tie it in a knot. Try to get it as close to the end as you can. And then go through and give each one a good tug. Okay, when you're done all of this, tie a knot in each end of this, trim it up, and you are done. Just fix this, fold this over, and let me turn this a little bit anyway. Turn that on. And there you go. Baby cocoon done. Simple, quick, and very cute. Alright, well that's it. If you have any questions, just let me know and I'll see if I can help you. Alright, see you next time.